do penny for the industry, and I do music, and I do engineering, and I do what else? Community stuff. I do some stuff that's different than what I used to do, and then I don't know. That's what I'm doing right now. And that's why I stream. So streaming is like weird to me if I don't know what to do to it. So I say, well, it's interesting, and I say, well, it turns on when I want to, and it turns on when I want to, and it turns on. You know, that's what my opinion is like have the mind to figure that one out about what to do with some people. But my streaming is not for anything particular. I'm not asking for money when I come on stream. No, that's not what streaming is about. I'm also not doing it particular to ask anything of anybody, but I do come on sometimes as like a in a mood where I'm in a good mood, not a bad mood. I don't when I'm in a bad mood, I don't do it. I don't do it practical things. Not really what I want to do. But that could maybe when I was in a bad mood, but who would want to see that? Some people want to see that. Some people, not just me, but they want to see IRL, like what you're really like. But this is what I'm really like. But like in a bad mood, you know what I mean? I can understand that because some people would want to see it and say, we want to know what you're like when you're mad, or when you're upset, or when you're other moods that you can't describe in a word. You know? I can understand that, but I don't cognitively come to stream when I'm in a bad mood, or when I'm in a weird mood that I don't want to talk to people. You know, this is when I want to talk to somebody, or not really talk to somebody. It's like not I want to talk to one person. I want to, or to talk to myself. I don't want to just talk to myself. I don't want to just talk to myself. I'm like, oh, I wouldn't mind having somebody else around. But like, it's not that I need somebody to come here. Just still to avoid or the problem is if you have somebody that you want to talk to or whatever, and you can't talk to them or whatever, or you have a friend. I can understand that. It's like I have friends. People I have people that call me. Um, um, that'd be what we do. Is what we do. I don't know how to explain what they do, and then have somebody understand it and be like, oh, um, that's the case here. That's not. If somebody doesn't like what I do, then they should watch what I do. But that's a whole other weird world of people that hate to hate you, or hate to love you, or love to hate you, or whatever. That's the kind of thing. You're supposed to ignore the gremlins. They're not gremlins. But, so that's what a gremlin is, or a mechanical gremlin. Gremlin. So we say I come on the stream when I feel like talking to somebody I don't know. Not that I want to meet, but like, oh, we can meet, stuff like I don't have to meet them. It's like I just want to talk. And I talk to myself a lot. I really talk to myself to do mental health. So, I don't. I didn't used to talk to myself all the time. So I think it's healthy to talk to myself, but it's not really, it's kind of powerful. Because they just say, oh, you can talk to yourself. But it's what people do on and it's what I learned from somebody else that it's okay to talk to myself, and it's okay to talk to somebody else while you're talking to yourself. Anyway, that's what I mean about streaming. I don't really understand the streaming either, but I understand that somebody can be sitting there watching what I'm doing. That's something that means. It's like I don't understand why we don't have human interaction. It's like we're human. So that's how did that before. So we don't do it anymore. In my lifetime, AOL started what I was doing. We were chatting online with everyone else. And now I'm streaming, but I don't have anybody here. I don't have anybody watching. I don't know anybody watching. I don't know anybody watching. I don't know if they're anybody watching. And I don't know who they are if they are. And it's weird to me because I would used to have friends. I guess I have friends online. I don't know, but I used to have friends that I would be like, oh, I really want to do this person. I want to. Well, I don't know if I have a friend online, but I have people online. I don't know. This part of it is like you're never not online. There is even not online. But I feel like I'm not on TV all the time, but I kind of am. I kind of am. I feel like I don't know. But there may be some things. Anyway, then we talk about well, this can be really long, but we don't want to do things that we don't need to do. If you don't know people one of the time, so you don't know how about people or where they're from, who they, what they really like to talk about, what they really want to do. I don't like to assume that they really like something or do something or um, you know, they would. It's like you should be able to. Um, I don't know. It's not a big deal, but it's just I don't know much about it, so I test it and sit back and have fun. Boys test results on the site. So there's not really a lot of test results on the site. What I've done. I've done tests of things like I can test this, but like, oh, the tests don't work. It doesn't work, but they work enough. So they work enough. But I can test it and I say, oh, I've learned that it doesn't work. It's not a big point. It never works. You can't have it. But anyway, this is cyber. It don't see. Oh, I found this thing. If I don't know, I still won't. And then that's where I say, oh, I still test things. Someday but you don't never know anything. You never know anything about yourself. You never really know anybody else. You can only know yourself so much. You don't know. So you can't really know anybody or what they're doing or what they're doing. You only know what you know. You put it out. And I don't know if that means that what other people think. Because he knows himself different or what else he will be or he knows himself better or what the male thinks it is of me or what all males put together. We're all collective consciousness, so we didn't need figures to do collective consciousness. We didn't need to go talk to each other on the phone. If we have collective consciousness, this is all connected. So that's where I go, I don't know. I also learned a lot about how things that you heard back in the day are very stupid. They're not true. Yeah, well, sticks and stones can break your bones, but words will never hurt you. Words incite violence. They can incite violence. Tell somebody they're an N-word and they don't like you because you said that. They can hit you or they can kill you. Um, and that's what I mean is simple stuff like that. But that's a simple one. But I'd say like people would tell me something like, uh, don't. Okay, here's some. Don't drive while intoxicated. Well, I drive while intoxicated, but it's not because I'm intoxicated. I medicate myself when I drive. But I don't medicate myself specifically when I go drive. But it's okay for me to medicate and drive. I've proven it to myself, and I've proven it basically in court and other things. But you can't tell me I can't be the things I eat can't be eaten while I'm driving. Now, if it were to be known that I drink alcohol while I drive, that would be a reason I would say, well, that's not the same thing. Because alcohol is something that's called the depressant that slows you down and makes you slower, makes your reaction time slower. It's been proven in courts or whatever, where we would something like that, that alcohol causes car wrecks. It kills people in car wrecks. And they don't die in the car wrecks, they go unconscious and they don't die. And the other thing, it wasn't good. I'm not drinking and driving, I'm smoking methamphetamine and driving. I'm not literally smoking methamphetamine, grabbing the car and go driving. That's what methamphetamine is made for. So basically, airplane pilots that train harder and learn how to fly planes and is that they not methamphetamine to improve their results of their training. So to say I can't buy that while I'm driving the car, but that's to say, well, you don't put that special treatment for everybody. So there's certain people that do good. I don't say I'm going to do that as a good thing, just because I say, well, I do good things. I do. I believe it. But that's not to say I promote the use of that drug. It's simple stuff. What you say, anybody else use it unless they already have been exposed to it. And that's to say, well, sometimes you would want to know when it's time to expose it. So I don't know how to know this. So I wouldn't say, oh, you should take this. But I know when to say you shouldn't. So when you have like a heart condition, some sort, like you have a heart attack before, you might not want to use a lot or at all. But you may want to try it too. But you would want to be very careful with it if you have a heart failure before, or you have a stent in your heart, or you have something that has a heart condition. But the other thing would be, I don't know many other things that would defer you to I'd say the results of it is they we don't that's the thing is I always do medical when I want it. So I don't really want it right now. I didn't want it to come to it comes up and I do medical consulting on the fly and stuff. But you know that's what I mean is I'm an academic I'm an advisor in my own university or my own academy basically of the branch of the academy. I'm an advisor and I'm a scholar at the same time. I'm always able to learn. I'm always able to advise other people in my umbrella of my stuff that I do. Also, different institutions at all. And I do consulting that way. As I say, anything I do can be illegal, but anything I say can be illegal, especially online. There is no law on it. There is no law that I can take a beer while I'm here and say, where's the child support? There's no law that can say that. But I don't really want child support because I know there's child support on it. So that's where I say, there is no law online. Anything can happen online. You should be prepared to come online instead. And you can't have a deal. Now, what I do, the acts I do on TV, well, that's another mushy thing is like, how can you say I can't do that thing? I'm doing it here and here over there. How can you say I can't do it here if I'm doing it in my home? Now, that's to say, if you're a police officer or a DEA, you could do what you want. You would file with a corporal officer or whatever. You do whatever you want. But I say, well, there'll be times when that won't be true. But I know I can do a lot of things times, but I don't do things that promote that. But there's people that will call up to me. So just know when you go online, it's not always know what's going to happen. But I've been online since I was a kid, so I don't really have a fear of it. Maybe a healthy fear. But I say, this is my identity online that I built myself that I'm going to maintain and just want to use my face and likeness is this identity that's all the other ones that I made up are mine, they're my intellectual property. And I don't do it to win anything or get any money. I just say that I wrote this thing, so the things I wrote, they don't always believe that I wrote them. If they matter to anybody or something me about it. But it's not that it matters to me that things are told me. But I do this as what I do. It's something I test or something I enjoy. I don't enjoy this.